I was diagnosed December 5th, 2011, and I would have been 44 years old.
I've had breast cancer twice.
I was diagnosed at stage 3B in January, and then about a year later I was diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer.
I was diagnosed at stage 3.
So initially the cancer was detected by myself. I was doing self-exams.
I was bleaching my hair, and when I had my arms up above my head in the mirror, I could see kind of a misshapen lump coming out of the side, and that's when I felt it.
They found 5 tumors.
The first phone call I made was actually not to my husband, but was to the woman who was taking care of my son.
When I first received the news from the doctor, I was kind of shocked. And I was like, all right, what am I going to do next? What am I going to tell my children?
It's hard to describe when you get news like that. I don't know how I felt.
The first time I was diagnosed, I was scared but determined and thought, I just want to get this stuff out of my body.
So I remember leaving thinking, wait, what just happened? Like, you just told me in this kind of fun, upbeat way that I have cancer. That doesn't quite go together.
And this is not just a women's issue. It's a community issue. It's a society issue. It's everybody's issue.
You know, people talk about it being a roller coaster, and it really is that, because you're constantly going from potentially good news to waiting to getting some bad news, but not knowing what the next step is going to be.
I think being diagnosed with cancer puts a giant strain on your relationships.
Know your body.
You're responsible for your own health. And if you think that there's something wrong, and if you feel that something needs to be checked out, you need to be your own advocate.
So it kind of ties into being diligent about your body, taking care of it, being healthy.
Even when you go to the doctor once a year for an exam, they don't know your body the way you do. And especially if you're at an age where you're not getting mammograms yet.
Survivor is a more appropriate word than a cancer victim. I'm a survivor.
For the women who are out there and who have been diagnosed, you're part of an elite group of women that if you survive this, you have a badge of honor.